Hello and welcome to Sketch Together. My name is Pablo Stanley, and this is the third episode of Design Digest, where we talk about news, events, products, and opinions about the design world. I'm trying to do this every week, or maybe every 2 weeks. I hope you like it. Let's start with what I think was the event of the week. This week, Framer introduced gradients in their design tool. And Framer, being Framer, made a big and flashy announcement with an awesome promo video, a Medium blog post, and a full-on marketing campaign. That's all great. I look forward to their videos. They are usually awesome. As one of their users and a fanboy, I totally eat that crap. They're proud of their work. They know what their target audience usually wants. So they make an announcement about it. And they have the right to do that, right? Well, there was someone that didn't really like this, and he voiced his opinion. Eli Chiff, a self-proclaimed design critic, went on to Twitter and criticized how a feature that is usually a standard in a design tool was worth of a launch film. But more than that, I think it was a criticism on the product design scene, on our industry being in a position where this is news, where a basic feature like gradients can be glorified. I have to say that Eli has made a name of himself for being a contrarian and for his sharp criticism. Some people consider him a troll, and some the voice we all need to hear. This time, a lot of people agreed with Eli. But some people went on the defensive and actually made more of a fuss over it than even Framer did with their announcement. Some even kind of attacked Eli personally for his opinion. I have to ask, why do we shy away from criticism? Why do our feelings get hurt so bad so easily? Is this a side effect of how everyone is so nice on Dribbble? Everyone just patting their backs without being honest? Amazing work. Oh, thank you. Beautiful work to you too. I hate your guts. I hope you rot in hell. Why are we so afraid of someone voicing their disapproval? I hate it when other professionals view us as this stereotype of oversensitive designers. But this just proves them right. Someone condemned Eli's opinion as worthless because he's not a designer that produces any work and he doesn't have any reputation. Do we expect movie critics to be movie makers? Do you think that art critics need to be artists themselves? The maker and the critic require different skill sets. The critic may know a lot about different styles, different designers, the history of the craft, what makes something noteworthy, and they're good at voicing their perspective. The maker has the skills to produce something. They master the craft, they put their creations out there to push their vision and maybe even lead a team, something that the critic often lacks. But that doesn't mean that the critic cannot appreciate the work of the maker and share their opinions. And the key word here is opinions, something that you, the reader, the viewer, get to decide if it's valuable for you. You get to choose if that viewpoint aligns with your thinking. And just declaring someone's opinion as worthless just because they don't have the reputation or they're not saying exactly what you like them to say, is not only arrogant, but I believe it's a dangerous path to follow. Our industry needs more critics. The design community needs to be honest to themselves, and we need people to push us to do our own work. And at the end of the day, you, as a creator, get to decide if you care or not about what other people think or say. And that's my worthless opinion. You can do with it whatever you want. So, moving on. Now I have 3 apps of the week. The first one is UDEMY. I think it's called UDEMY. UDEMY? I don't know. A beautiful calculator app for the Mac. It's intuitive, simple, and it kind of understands natural language, which I find really interesting. It can do some complex stuff with functions, variables, conversions, translations, and even CSS. To be honest, a lot of the things that I would use it for, I already use Google. But if you're someone that is looking for a natural language, beautiful calculator on your Mac, not available for PC, look no more. The second one is Muscle, a simple app to silence notifications while you are screen sharing. They probably have one of the most annoying landing pages ever. They have a ton of inappropriate notifications appearing at the top right of the screen on the browser. But that's the point of it. Who hasn't been in a full screen presentation when suddenly you get a text from your BFF about the amount of drinks you had the night before, or a Facebook message from your mom sending you a kissing Chihuahua sticker? I even have these kind of problems when I'm screen recording a video and I start getting annoying notifications. Well, this takes care of that. The third one is YouMap, an app that connects you to the world around you. It allows you to receive real-time updates from users in your location, to share what's on your mind, interact with people, ask questions, or just stay informed. Everything in a map. Their design is really sleek. I love their landing page and the actual product. It's pretty cool. Their use of the Gotham rounded typeface and a lot of their bright colors and the emojis make the product pretty friendly and approachable. And I invite you to try it out. I feel it's a bit too close to the Snapchat maps, and a lot of the questions I will probably ask them somewhere else. I probably would use Yelp or Google. But who cares? Try it out. Something that I found interesting is a constant in all of these three apps that make them appealing. It wasn't just the functionality or practicality of the apps, and not just the technology behind them or what they used, but how they presented their products. The design behind it, it was a major factor in making these apps have a successful launch. Just a reminder of how important is your job, my fellow designer. Okay, now, random font of the week. Visuelt, or Visuelt, I don't know. It's a sans-serif typeface by Colophon, an independent type foundry from the UK. It's kind of a more toned down and balanced version of Apercu, another font that I love. Another typeface, sorry, I said font. The family is available in 5 weights with matching italics. If you have a project that might need a beautiful sans-serif like this one, be sure to test it out. Now, my favorite designer / illustrator of the week is Fanny. She's an illustrator at Dropbox. She's always posting beautiful handmade illustrations on her Twitter account that I just find quirky and inspiring. You should follow her. Her stuff is cool as hell. Now, the portfolio of the week. My favorite portfolio this week comes from KitKat. KitKat is a designer and illustrator with the skills to send the bills. Those are her words. Her portfolio is full of colorful and vibrant illustrations, and I found her use of emojis, the mango typeface, saturated colors, and a simple layout really, really awesome. Make sure to check out her work. It might inspire you on your own portfolio. Also, shameless plug, I just released a free crash course on Framer. Right now it's 17 videos on a YouTube playlist, going from the basics to the most advanced stuff. I learned a lot in the process, and if you're interested in adding Framer to your toolkit, I think you will like it. And that's it for this week. This was Design Digest. I'll try to make these videos every other week, hopefully every week. If not, whatever. If there are news, I'll try to cover them. Also, leave comments. What other kinds of things do you think that I should talk about? And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.